So that a nightmarish start to a football game as they give the ball away on the opening kickoff.
And they put their defense in a bind right away. They have to go into protect mode.
Ready? 11 Thomas. 11 Thomas.
They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. Here's Burrow. Throw left side, complete to Chase. Touchdown! Jamar Chase from 21 yards away. And the Bengals are on the board here first in the season opener. Evan McPherson now for the PAT. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. Reagor catches it left side. And he's got some space here. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So not a lineman, but the tight end instead this time, drawing the holding call.
And more what you're getting with tight ends are guys who are much more receiver than blocker. They may be willing, but that might not be their thing. Oftentimes, they'll be the ones getting the penalties.
They'll run with Nwangu. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. He's already put it on the ground once in this first half. There, no gain, just struggling to get going.
Yeah, and what he needs right now, a dose of confidence, which means his guys have to chop a hole, a big one for him, give him a chance to run a little bit and gain some of that confidence back. He didn't get it on that carry.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Cousins. He'll get this to Nwangu. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield, a really nice pickup.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. First carry now for Alexander Madison. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Play fake. Cousins. Out to his left. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Nice job escaping the pocket. And boy, he took the shot downfield towards the end zone, didn't he? Trying to go for 6. It just wasn't there against that coverage. They were ready to prevent the big play.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Willis on the option to the right. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Madison going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. They hand off to their big tight end. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Colby Parkinson taking it in from a yard out. And the Vikings are an extra point away from drawing level. Joseph connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Burrow looking to pass. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. Finding space at the 40. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the 1st. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And some room to maneuver. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A big hitter there, a 1st down gain of 26 yards. And I tell you what, partner, I think this guy's going to like running behind his new offensive line.
I agree with you, and you can never have enough good runners. They usually provide a nice little spark with their new team.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive. It comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the 1st down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw complete there to Smith-Schuster. And they're going to be set up now with a ball at the 13-yard line. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
And the Bengals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards, but also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
7-7, our score after 1. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Harris running straight ahead, and he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. Touchdown, Bengals! Jamar Chase, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bengals have moved out in front. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. takes it at the 7. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Cousins gives way to Cook. And down to the 41. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. A quick throw into the hands of Rager. He'll get it inside the 20. Trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line. A big play there for Minnesota. And even 40 yards after the big play. A chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Madison. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Alexander Madison punching it in from a yard away. And the Vikings are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Joseph connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Bengals drive about to get going. But right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Burrow on play action. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Play action now. Cousins. Flushed out right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
So many times I advocate not challenging coverage downfield, but on this play, I thought he made an excellent decision to actually do so. If that had been complete, that would have been one for the highlight reel.
On 3rd down, Cousins. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I'm pretty sure any quarterback will tell you it's nice to have a tight end that can stretch the field. And how about him right there, working in the heart of the defense, and they connect on a very...
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Alexander Madison. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend as they have taken the lead. Joseph connects on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now a give, running left is Harris, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll run again with Harris, pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense, and guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8. And now they will throw it with Burrow. Looking for Chase on the out route. He's got him. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati 1st down. Moore, the man in motion. 1st down. Here's Burrow. Over the middle. Hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. And they go play action now. Burrow. And able to find Gesicki as tight end. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Setting up the screen, Harris. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. On the give, this is Harris. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On 3rd down, here's Harris. He's brought down after a pickup of 5, but he needed 8. 4th down. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
Here we go. 180.
Burrow gets this one quickly out wide. He's going to be stopped shy of the end zone. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And the Vikings, they come up big down near the goal line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big 1st down to get away from the end zone. Give left side here for Nwangu. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Lets it fly for Thielen. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. They go play action. Cousins. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be forced out of bounds on the other side of the field. A big play there just before halftime. And even 40 yards. A first down throw for Cousins. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. 2 yards that time, a stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. The kick by Joseph is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. He was solid on the field goal, but not as solid on the kickoff there, and that'll put him at the 40-yard line to start this drive. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They hand this off to Harris. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
Nice job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's second down.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. First down. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Good job there defensively to push them back on first down. I'm not sure if this is 4-down territory or not because they can kick the field goal and get it back within a score. but you know that's not what they're thinking right now. A field goal has to be their last option.
And the slot man goes in motion left. Second down and a run by Robinson. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. Robinson again. And not a whole lot there as he'll get him down at about the 2. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Damian Harris taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bengals' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Here's Willis. Open man. He's got him. The tight end, Hockenson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. 1st down. Here's Cousins. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Oh, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. Cook up the gut. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
He's got him in. Complete. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, 56 yards. And the Vikings will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Joseph connects on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
On the move to his left. Throw left side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The offense on third down tonight, they've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Here's Harris. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. 75 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Back to Robinson now on first down. Dancing away at the 35. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. This is Harris. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Play action. It's Burrow. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Harris. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
That he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. Going for it, it's Carter. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They stop at a yard shy. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Off the play fake, Cousins. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Vikings are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter.
You got me with the cheese. You got me with that cheese play. You got me. He got me, bro.
And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. A quick pass out to Juju. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. 17 yards on the play as they try to eat into this 17-point deficit. They go play action with Burrow. Throwing for Chase on the crosser. He's got it. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now it's Burrow. And he almost had his 2nd pick of the game. Probably should have. And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete. Throwing again, it's Burrow. Got a man open, it's Chase. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 43. Now Burrow. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Moore, the man in motion. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Burrow. Incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Again, it's Burrow. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 24-yard line. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Now Burrow on 1st down. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. Down inside the 10. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Bengals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield. And he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
He's got a man complete. And he'll be out of bounds. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
I'm seeing a lot of guys.
And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above.
Hi, bitch. Trying to run the score up like a fucking hoe, nigga.
Here's Willis. Dancing to his left. That is into the hands of Hockenson down. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Bengals grab it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Well, that's one of those mistakes. That's a fumble that when they get to the sidelines, I know you're mad, Coach, but look, we've still got this locked down, but that's not necessarily true, is it?
You know, their hopes are slim, but you just hate to give them any hope. You could have sealed it right. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by a Caleb Evans. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Cousins to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball. Despite the lead here in the fourth, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. To me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. A great effort there with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Vikings are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Taken at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. Now Burrow loses the football. And the offense will get the ball back and be touchdown. And with that, this game is over. Well, partner, tonight was a great way to kick the season off. That before the game, probably as much pomp and circumstance to start a season as I can ever remember. And this is just game one of many to come sitting next to you. Really looking forward to it.
As am I. Great to be back in the booth with you for another season. Great to get this year underway. You and I both know interesting is going to be the word. An extra week now is part of that newer 17